this is sort of my thoughts behind RYCEY, right? So right now I'm in a 4-hour time frame and it's over 180 days. Right now we only show till October to around May right here. But what I see is where it had this spike here to capped out, tried to break back through again, got rejected, and then just subsequently falls down over and over in this huge downtrend, right? Reaches a low of 97 cents. Now I'm scrolling in and you can see there's a whole bunch of different levels here. This blue line shows where I bought it. That's just the color I use. Then right now what I'm seeing is, okay, fell through this level. This is the last place it hit. Then tries to break back through the level, couldn't do it, got rejected, comes down. Now we're seeing there was a little bit of support here. Then we find there was another level of support here again, 2 weeks later or whatever. And now it's trying to move out of this area again. So these are the different areas of resistance that are potentially there. So you see here at 117, 120. This is the strongest resistance probably. But this 117 area is gonna show some resistance as well. Remember this 200 moving average. If things spike past these 200 moving averages, they tend to spike out kind of hard. They tend to break out. And you got to think too, it's 200 moving average here. Then you have these other levels of resistance that are here that are just showing where there was a lot of overhead supply. So, you know, it just couldn't battle through it. There was too much supply and it gets dropped. And now it's going to go and try and make another run. So this is the type of thing I'm looking at right now to see if it's possible. Now you can see here at this 112, this is 61,000 shares that people are looking to buy at 112, and there's only 2,700 here that people are looking to sell at 113. They're just like arguing over this little price here, and we can see everything that's been transacted over the past couple minutes here. This is at 151 the time, 150, and you can see all the shares that were dropped and at what price, you know. So look at this, 919,000 shares sold, which I kind of don't like to worry about that too much, just because I gotta think, you know, someone has to buy them. So yeah, someone sold them at this price. Somebody also had to buy them at that price. So just something to think about. And then we're seeing big purchases and big sells. Just not super concerned about it right yet, but just thinking about these different levels that have potential. Does it hit here, come back down to 110, because this looks like a decent area of support potentially, and then does it try to just ramp out? Does it try to take a break down here at 110 and go back out again? What does it do? I don't know. We just have to kind of wait and see on that. And these bars will show me how much volume there is at different price levels. I honestly can't remember the name of them right now, but that's what those are on the chart. But I can also look at different time frames. So here's the daily. So this is what the day looks like. This is a whole day of transactions in every single candle. And you can see what this looks like here. It looks like the beginning of an uptrend. And we'll see if it can take off or not. And this actually shows the 200 moving average at 146. So you can see how different time frames show different levels. But for the most part, because my lines don't change, for the most part, it shows the same type of level. That's just what we're reacting to and basing our my strategy off of anyway. And the way I like to think of it is it's like a current of water. So how is the current moving through these channels, you know? So is the water just flowing through and then able to flow out and up? So water flowing through and then just crashing down? What's happening? Are we going to get momentum going this way? Because stocks tend to move in the same type of channels here, in the same type of way. So this is over the past year. It was rocking through these certain channels, crash through, rocks through this channel, finally gets through, rocks through this channel here, rocks through here, rocks through here, whoop, goes crazy, rocks through channel here, drop, rocks through here. So how is it moving through the channels? And also, I like to go to, this is a 15-minute time frame. So this is kind of how we're moving for the past 5 days over 15 minutes. That's what we look like, and it kind of looks like we could see either a bust out or we'll see a little spike to get people interested, and then it could come back down here, take a rest around this area, and then potentially move back out. Let's see here. Also, just looking at the level 2, I can put the level 2 down here so you can see it a little better. We're seeing bid, ask, shares, and it's a lot heavier on the buy side right now. So a little bit more confidence to say that it might go up, but it's never one thing that just decides, okay, the stock's gonna move up. It's like it takes 30 different factors. Time sales needs to be like moving green. This level 2 needs to be lopsided. This chart needs to be looking right. In different multiple time frames, it needs to be looking good, right? And see, this is over the past 30 days. That's only, about a week, but still over this past time period, it kind of is making these little moves. And then it came back. What did it do? It hit the 200, did a little spike, came down here. Looks like it found some support, and now it's moving. So just to give you an idea, we've already spoken about RYCEY. You kind of know my feelings about like renewables. I think that the government and different areas are trying to force a move to renewable energy. So my position right now, at least, is that stocks that focus on renewable energies and different ideas like that are starting to get more popular, I think. But we'll see how it goes. I could be right or wrong. Just brief overview of my thoughts on RYCEY at the moment.